what are maybe some of the mistakes that you see people make or that you've made when trying to sustainably scale a company?
Yeah, I think it's really important to look at what you outsource first and what you bring in-house first. And so one of the things that people try to do is to try to bring everything in-house all at the same time, and then that's too overwhelming. Or they outsource everything and they never bring anything in-house, and now they're really reliant upon outsourcers. And the problem with outsourcers, not really wonderful agencies like yours, who are really taking care of their clients and doing a good job, but like a lot of agencies just have a whole bunch of clients and all the work filters down to the lowest common denominator. If you don't have an agency like yours that has integrity, that's been in the trenches, that knows what they're doing, and those are hard to come by, you end up with work that's not that great, and nobody cares about your money as much as you do. So the first thing I would do is outsource customer support. You should not be doing that. Customer support for your products is not that difficult, and you can teach someone how to do it. Outsource that or hire that in-house, right? I like to bring things in-house. So get that one off your plate. Design, development, video editing, copywriting. Those are all things. Well, copywriting, you as the probably as the business owner, the vision behind the brand, the story, you're probably going to do that. But design, development, video editing, those things, you're not really going to bring those in-house quickly. Those are going to stay outsourced. But advertising or operations and project management or social media, or and I'm not familiar because I have not been in the trenches of an Amazon brand in like a year and a half of what the actual ongoing cycles are, but it's like some of these things you want to bring in-house sooner because they are more valuable to the business. So for me, I always wanted to do, I'm an advertiser. I grew up advertising. I was a poker player, and then I became a Google advertiser in like 2005 and never looked back. So I always had the viewpoint that one of the skill sets that I wanted to really master and know how to do and learn and be, capable of in-house was advertising, because that's the fuel that drives the car of your business forward, right? So I wanted to be good at pouring that fuel properly so that the business could move forward. And so I always wanted that one in-house. So I bring that in-house first in a new business. I'm going to outsource customer support, but I'm going to insource advertising because I want to have that capability, or someone on my team to have that capability, who's really going to care, who's really going to monitor, who's really going to watch, who's really going to optimize it. So I don't think I answered your question. I'm kind of just rambling here, but I do think there's certain skills that you really want to own. For example, product. You should not be outsourcing product. You should be, as the CEO, deep in product. What are you selling? Why are you selling it? What value does it have? How does it fit into the overall, brand vision? Like, don't outsource product. That's something that is like the heart of the brand. Same thing with like kind of copy and messaging and story. You got to be involved in that because that's like the heart of the brand, right? Advertising actually is something you can outsource because it's just pouring fuel onto this thing that you've created, which is your brand. I personally like to do it myself, but I know many eight-figure brands who still to this day outsource it, who disagree completely with you should control advertising. And they say, no, it's too complex. You should let someone who knows how to do that. And you should focus on brand and story and supply chain and product. So there's different ways to approach this, but I don't think you should outsource product ever.
Yeah, I love that. I think it really depends like who the business owner is, who your current team is, and what their
Sure.
actual capabilities and strengths are. Like you said, someone like you have more technical capabilities, so you can take on the ads yourself. But we talked to some companies that the owner has no interest in doing it, and they don't have anyone on their
For
team
sure.
doing it, but they're bleeding money on Amazon PPC or in some of their marketing efforts. And so for some people will say, yeah, keep it yourself if you're nailing it, but if you're not, then hire someone to do it.
Outsource
So
it. Yeah.
mhm.
But real quick, you asked what is the main pitfall, and I think it's trying to bring too many people in at once. One person, when you're first learning how to bring people in every 6 months, max. Takes you a couple months to like get in sync with someone, get them going, hold them accountable, give them goals, train them up, give them feedback, but then it compounds. It's like it took me like 2 years to get to 5 people, and then another 2 years to get to like 60, kind of thing. You know what I mean? So eventually you can start bringing in people faster once the wheels spinning and you've got ongoing cycles. But I think don't hire too fast.